Fabulous, fabulous, financially free, and fantastic Friday. Hello, hello. Do you feel that this day is special? Well, of course, every day is special. Every day that we're alive is special. Mhm. So, today, for some people, it might be more special because today, of course, we have a wonderful 8-8, which some people call the Lion's Gate. And today, for us here at Fabpreneurs, in our Fabpreneurs community, is very special. And so today, let's talk about how to feel the energy of intention on 8-8 to manifest. And we're talking particularly to manifest financial freedom. So if this is your first time joining us, please in the chat, let me know your name. Where are you tuning in from in the world? And where are you on social media? And let me know that, please, if you're live or watching the replay. So my name is Evie. Evie Diaz of evdiaz.com, and I am the expert on the simplest method of manifesting financial freedom, which I call the FAB money scripting method of manifesting financial freedom. And today I am feeling excited, grateful, and I have the intention for you to feel relaxed and to feel that you have the power to manifest your intentions when you align to the energy of infinite abundance, of manifesting, and of course, of love. When you align to that energy, the energy of love, you will feel that power. And so today, you may be feeling something very special stirring within you, right? You may feel this energy, whether or not you know what the Lion's Gate is, or simply because it is 8-8 and it is Friday. And we usually call Friday Fabulous, Financially Free, and Fantastic Friday, or Friday as we call it. So today, perhaps you are noticing your energy, or you want to, you're noticing how you feel. And perhaps inside of you, you're feeling an energetic shift. And perhaps it is because someone told you that today is going to be a special day, or perhaps because someone mentioned to you about our abundance activation that we're doing at 2 o'clock right after this live stream. Or perhaps it is because you have started realizing that you're meant for more. And so we want to really focus on the frequency and the vibe of your intention. And we want to turn that into your power to manifest. And as you do that, I want you to inhale and exhale so you can be present. If you're watching, but you're kind of surfing the internet, I'm going to ask you to stop for a second. And then I'm going to ask you to really ask yourself if you're living on autopilot, or are you really being tuned in to the frequency of infinite abundance, IA as I call it. And if you are really intending from a place of high vibe, high emotions, which for me, I always say that one of the highest vibrations is love. And that could be the vibration of love. It could be love for yourself, love for your business, love for your life partner, and love for humanity, and love for your pet, whatever it is. I want you to tune in to that high vibration of love. And as you tune in, your breathing can help you to tune into that. And as you do that, I want you to really ask yourself, are you present to this present moment? Are you here now? Are you intentionally here because perhaps today you were wondering, what is out there for me? What is available? What am I capable of doing, being, and sharing with the world? Perhaps you are realizing that you are that you are made for something bigger than what you've been doing. And you want to tune into that energy, and you want to tune into that frequency. And you really want to set today as a day that you no longer are on autopilot. When we're on autopilot, what that means is that we're not very aware. And this happens to all of us. Sometimes it's easily explained by you driving perhaps to work or to your office or to a destination that you drive to often, and you leave your house and you drive there, and before you realize it, you're there and you're wondering, how did I get here? And that's because you went on autopilot, right? And our belief systems are actually the force behind that ability for us to be on autopilot. And a lot of times when we are in the habit of our daily lives, a lot of the stuff that we do is on autopilot. And so the idea behind setting a powerful intention today, the intention to be more present, to be more tuned in, to be more aligned with what we call around here your fabulous, financially free fabpreneur future self now, is that you set the intention to, in the present moment, feel, act, and be as your fabulous, financially free fabpreneur future self now. And you can define that. You get to define, well, what does that mean to me? When I am tuned in to who I know deep within myself that I am, what does that mean? Right? And, you know, sometimes we can become more aware by simply breathing. So let's do that for now. Let's just kind of breathe. And if you feel that you are in your mind a lot, or you are moving about your day on autopilot all the time, and you're not realizing what you're doing or perhaps what you're saying, it happens to me, then choose to be more conscious by stopping and focusing on the breath, feeling in your body, how fast is your mind going? How fast is my heart beating? What am I feeling right now? Am I talking fast? Is that out of excitement, or is it because I'm overwhelmed? And then the best way you can do that is by tuning into your breath. So you can take three deep breaths in through your nostrils, and then three deep breaths out from your mouth. You can exhale out of your mouth if you want. You can also breathe in and out from your nose. And so, which by the way, at the Heart Math Institute, they talk about that heart brain coherence, and the practice of breathing in that way allows you to have that brain, mind, perhaps heart coherence, where you're more in touch and tuned in to your feelings and to the emotions that you want to tune in to manifest what you want to manifest. So today, I'm going to invite you to really try that out and see how that feels for you. So today, I want you to really focus on your intention for who you are becoming. Perhaps you can think of it as who you already are, because I believe that deep within you are this sentient, divine being of light. And so, what our task, if you will, to do today is to tune in more. And as we tune in, we realize more and more how we are being. And it is from that place of being that we're able to manifest more. So perhaps it could be stopping the scroll on social media. If you are going on social media, kind of just scrolling, kind of like almost nutty because you are just trying to find people to connect with, or perhaps you're trying to find what's the latest and greatest. Whatever it may be, perhaps you're experiencing that. And so I want to invite you, instead to stop and focus on your breathing and focus on your now present moment so that you realize that whatever you're looking for, whether it be in social media or anywhere outside of you, it already exists within you. I know that you've heard that before. I've heard it, but it's more than just hearing it, listening to it. It's about really aligning to that. Because the moment that we realize that, the moment that we realize how powerful we are, the moment that we realize that we are capable of consciously choosing to tune in to our fabulous, financially free, fabpreneur future self now, that is the moment of power. And we get to choose that at any moment. As a matter of fact, I get to choose that right now. I get to choose, well, how do I want to show up today, right? I been getting ready for today for our abundance activation, which, by the way, if you are interested in joining us, I'm going to put in here the link so that you can join us. And you can join us. Yes, there's still time. We're meeting today at 2 o'clock, but you can still join us if you want to experience an abundance activation. And this is something that Source has been kind of inspiring me to share. And I didn't know when or how I was supposed to share this. And it's been slowly coming to me as how am I supposed to share this? And by the way, that's a great lesson for all of us when we are not certain as to how we're supposed to show up. That allows us to kind of sit and meditate if we want in silence, or my preferred way is by journaling. And by the way, it was by journaling that I received this idea of an abundance activation. And it was by journaling that I was able to know what exactly I am supposed to say and do, and how am I supposed to be so that I can activate my abundance, and at the same time so that I may be able to help other heart-centered female entrepreneurs activate their abundance. And so one of the things that I want to suggest to you today is to explore my FAB, money scripting method of manifesting financial freedom. And one of the ways that you can do that is, of course, by connecting with us on Tuesdays, as our Fabpreneurs community has what we call a Community Connections Day on Tuesdays at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. The other way that you can learn more is by checking out our upcoming 5-day Ask and Receive Mini Manifesting Challenge. And you can actually connect with me everywhere on social media at EVDS Speaks, as well as check out my Google page and the Google reviews regarding that same 5-day challenge. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you the link so that you can join us today if you like. There is the link, and let me see if that's it. No, hold on a second. That is not it. Let me change this. Okay, so I'm going to share it now. That is the link for today. And I'm going to go ahead and share it here in the live chat because I want you to know that you can join us. And I don't know if I'll ever do this again. I'm thinking I will, because I'm thinking that every time that I share this, it's going to be more powerful for me and for everyone. And I created a bit.ly link, which might be easier for you to remember, but it's right there in the chat. So what's going to happen? Well, what's going to happen today is that we're going to set the intention energetically to align to our fabulous, financially free, fabpreneur future self now. And we will do that perhaps by first acknowledging the breath, as I talked about, right? Acknowledging that breath and acknowledging the breath of life, which is within us and which we are able to access at any time. And as we do that, we can slow down the monkey mind or the thoughts or the ideas or the wondering or whatever you want to call it, right? We can slow that down and we could become more present to the moment, to the divine moment that is right before us. And as we do, we are in a better place to create consciously and very intentionally what we want to do. And so one of the things I want to do is I want to make sure that I share with you the direct link, as I know some of you will want that. So let me make sure that I save this link. Instead of that one, let me make sure I give you this one so that you can check it out. So let me make sure that I change that. So, what is the highest vibration that we can experience? There are several, according to Dr. Hawkins. And if you don't know me by now, I'm EVDS, financial empowerment speaker and author, financial trauma healer, and I am the founder of the Fabpreneurs community, and I am also the creator of the FAB money scripting method of manifesting financial freedom. And today, we are really focusing on this idea of really resetting and experiencing what some may call a rebirth of sorts. And the reason for that is because we are going to tune in to our inner self, our inner goddess, our inner creator, our divine self, our higher self, whatever you want to call it. Here we call it our fabulous, financially free, fabpreneur future self. And as we tune into her, we start realizing how would this idea that I have, this feeling that I have of who I am becoming, how can I choose to be her now? Because by now you have probably heard the saying that says, we don't manifest what we want, we manifest what we are. So the way that we are being, our identity, it's really defining what we are manifesting. And the way to become a more conscious manifester or creator is by being more aware. And one of the ways that we could become more aware is by breathing, I said, and also by journaling. So traditional journaling can be very helpful for that. And also, today, what we're going to do inside of our abundance activation is we're going to look at different modalities that can help us to tune in to that energy of intention, that energy of financial freedom, that energy of money, how we can tune in using different modalities and different ways to help us to become aware of what's happening, and more importantly, so that we can tune in. And as we tune in on a more daily, frequent basis, we are actually tuning in to abundance, financial freedom. And so today, you're invited to join us right after this. And if you're open and receptive to a new way of being, a more conscious way of creating, a more conscious way of manifesting, then, and you're open to that, and you're willing to check out what we're doing, then I invite you to join us, because by joining us today, you're going to get some fab bonuses or gifts, and that stands for fast action bonuses, which include your choice of either the ask and receive challenge to be part of that upon applying, and also receive a 1 month free membership upon applying and being approved to our financially free Fabpreneurs founding circle, because we are getting ready to launch our official Fabpreneurs VIP membership, and that's going to be in October. And so we have started interviewing, after application, prospective Fabpreneurs founding circle members. And so you're going to get a chance to receive that, if that is what you want, by joining us today. at our abundance activation. So, one of the assignments I want to leave you with is, what for you does it feel like to be financially free? Or what does the energy of financial abundance feel like for you? Go ahead and journal about that. In the traditional way, you could just respond to that journal prompt by writing it in your journal or in a notebook, and tune into that energy. So, the word financial freedom has free. So many times people tell me it feels free, it feels freeing, it feels relaxing, it feels flowing, it feels exciting, ecstatic, it feels comfortable, it feels like I'm chilling, right? So get in touch with all the words, all the adjectives that you can use to describe the feeling. It feels that I'm at ease. It feels that I don't have to work hard for money. It feels like it comes to me instead of me chasing it. So describe it. And then as you're describing that today, tune into that vibration and that frequency. And that's why we created the abundance activation today, because if you're uncertain about how exactly to really feel that or vibe at that frequency, then today's 2 o'clock abundance activation will be perfect for you, because when we go through the different experiences that we're going to go in about 80 to 88 minutes, because everything is about the 8 today. And I love the number 8, by the way, because it's the number for infinity. And that is very similar to my personal logo, as well as the logo for our abundance activation. And so if you're watching, make sure that you visit this page, as well as, of course, by now you've probably seen our evds.com. Visit there. We have a lot of resources for you for free. There's a lot of different quizzes that you can take. For example, if you don't know why you're feeling stuck or have stuck energy, if you work hard and are not manifesting the financial freedom that you want, there's a quiz for that. So visit the page, evds.com, and take advantage of all those freebies that I have for you. And that's going to help you. And then if you don't get a chance to be with us today, make sure that you find our free Facebook group on Facebook, Financially Free Fabpreneurs. And if you're a Heart Centered Female Entrepreneur, ask to join and join us and be in that energy. Be in that energy with us, so that you can start identifying your identity and what is it about your identity and your way of being that may be preventing you from manifesting the financial abundance, the financial freedom that you deserve. And you are deserving of it, because you are, simply because you are. So, in any event, I just want to thank you for watching this. Leave me a message right there. I appreciate you. I don't believe there's any coincidence or accident. I believe it was meant to be. And I just want to say that I appreciate you. I love doing what I do. And I love going through these experiences together, because I find that we grow together. And it's a lot more fun growing together and expanding and experiencing breakthroughs and transformation together. So there is a transformation awaiting for you. The transformation is you. The miracle is you. And I'm just here to guide you, as I guide myself to being that fabulous, financially free fabpreneur future self now. So remember, tune in to the feelings of that financial abundance energy, so that you can write in your journal exactly the feelings that you want to feel when you manifest that intention, and continue the repetition of that every day until you truly are in touch and in tune to that vibe, to that frequency, and you see with your human eyes everything that you've ever asked for, you are receiving it because you've manifested. So thank you for watching. I look forward to hearing all about you and your transformation, your breakthrough, and hopefully also see you inside of our Fabpreneurs community. I look forward to seeing you. For now, I am EVDS, financial empowerment speaker and author, and the creator of the FAB money scripting method of manifesting financial freedom. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to hearing from you really, really soon.